this is Lourdes Galang, and I'd like to welcome you, okay, for our 90-day Blitz, okay, trading program. This is for Unstoppable Jinga team only, and okay, we will be training you on how to launch your Jinga business all the way, okay. So we'll be teaching you the system on how you're going to launch your business in 90 days, okay, wherein you'll be able to achieve your desired income or your desired goal for your network marketing business in Jinga Juice. Okay, so before I actually start, the whole training, I'd like to impart with you this Bible verse, okay, that I have in here, which is commit your actions to the Lord and your plans will succeed. Proverbs 16 verse 3. Remember, guys, okay, that in everything that we do, in every actions that we will be doing, especially with our 90-day Blitz program, kung gusto mo talaga na maging successful yung pag-launch mo ng Jinga Juice business mo, you have to commit your actions to the Lord, because it will be the Lord's blessings that will help you to really launch your network marketing business or any endeavors that you're actually doing. Okay, so just bear that in mind and remember, okay, na kahit anong hard work or kahit anong actions ang gawin natin, and kahit na ituro ko dito sa training, lahat ng sistema, lahat ng strategy, lahat ng techniques, lahat ng tips na pwede mong gawin para maging successful ka dito sa Jinga Juice business, if you're not committing your actions to the Lord, I mean, how will God bless your work, diba? So you have to remember that, okay, in every action that you'll be doing for the 90-day Blitz program, just commit it to the Lord and your plans will succeed. Okay, so now we're gonna move on, okay, to the system. So you have to remember our system, what I have taught you in the basics of network marketing, especially for the network marketing for Filipinos, is to visualize, okay? So you have to visualize, you have to ready your dream board, isulat yung mga goals na gusto mong mangyari, yung vision mo, like what I have taught you on our training for network marketing. And then find prospects, so we'll be following that, presenting to prospects, follow up and closing, and then training, and then repeating the steps. Okay, so this will be our system. This is what we're going to follow every day. Now, our goal for 80 days, okay, is to have an income goal. So we have to have an income goal. Magkano ba yung income na gusto mo for the first month in your Jinga Juice business? Magkano naman for the second month and for the third month? And it's important for you to have an income goal so that we know kung ano yung gusto mo ma-achieve, because it's a great part of having time and financial freedom. If you're not able to meet your income goal, let's say for example, your income goal is 300,000 pesos a month for you to experience time and financial freedom, diba? Parang it's very important for us to achieve that para ma-achieve mo nga yung time and financial freedom. And then, okay, another goal is for you to achieve number of leaders. And this is for your purpose and self-development. So, nung pumasok ka sa ganitong business, especially with Jinga Juice, you should have the purpose as well to lead other people. Hindi lang ikaw yung yumaman, or hindi lang ikaw yung maging successful, but also to lead other people in this business to be successful. So, they in turn could also achieve time and financial freedom, and later on, help other people as well. Remember, this is a people helping people business. So, at the same time, while you are, helping those leaders to become leaders, you yourself is becoming the leader, okay, that you wanted to develop. So, our goal for 80 days, okay, is to achieve the income goal that you want, and to achieve the number of leaders that you want to help, okay, during our 90-day Blitz. Now, the reason why it's only for goal for 80 days, it's because, okay, during the first 10 days, we'll be doing our preparation. Now, for our preparation, you have to have this certain checklist, okay? Your decision So it's very important that you have already decided that yes, okay, that I'm going to build my business full-time or part-time, no excuses. And your personal commitment, okay, kailangan talagang i-commit mo yung sarili mo. Remember, you cannot be successful into anything that you do if you do not commit yourself. And as I've mentioned, commit your actions to the Lord and your plans will succeed. So, napaka-importante ng commitment. And then, clear your calendar. Okay? If you're doing this for full-time, if you're doing this for part-time, you have to clear your calendar so that you can give way for our 90-day blitz. And then, sacrifice. If there are some, things, times, or mga habits na kailangan mo i-sacrifice, like watching TV, if you need to eliminate that, for you to be able to focus on 90-day blitz, you have to do that sacrifice. Negotiate with your family. So like say for example, if you have kids at home or if you have any chores at home, pwede ka makipag-negotiate sa kanila. So pwede makipag-negotiate ka sa husband mo or sa nag-aalaga sa mga anak mo or someone in your family or in your house na pwede mo nang gumawa ng mga certain chores so that you could focus on our 90-day blitz. And then eliminate all distractions. So it's very important that you focus kung may mga negative situations or negative feelings na nararamdaman ka, eliminate all of that. You have to get focused on our 90-day blitz. And then make a fresh list. If you're doing the Jinga Juice business for like a year or 2 years now, and you feel that wala pang napupuntahan, and yung network mo hindi umaandar, hindi gumagalaw, then make a fresh list. Start fresh, okay? Start anew. Polish your recruiting skills. So you have to practice from our network marketing training. If you have to keep on watching that para ma-polish yung knowledge mo and mahasa ka dun sa mga scripts, practice on handling objections, then do that, okay? And then organize your calendar. Guys, you need to have a schedule. It's a must that you have to have a schedule. Hindi pwedeng sira-sira, whatever will be, will be. So, we will be discussing on how you can create your schedule if you're doing this for full-time or part-time. Okay, so in managing your time, for full-time, I would require you to do 16 hours a day. Full-time na diba? Wala ka naman ibang iniintindi, wala kang ibang business na inaatupag or even work. If you've decided to do this business for full-time, then you have to commit 16 hours of your day. You can sleep for 8 hours, okay? For part-time, do this for 8 hours a day, okay? So, contrary to your belief that part-time, you'll be doing this for 4 hours, well, for our 90-day blitz, okay, if you want to really launch your Jinga Juice business all the way, you have to commit 8 hours a day. Even if you have work, okay, even if you have other businesses, you have to find time. You have to be able to manage your time that you'll be able to commit 8 hours a day doing this. So, it's either your break time, your travel time, whatever time that you have available, you'll have to spend it in doing our 90-day blitz. So, for the first 10 days, here's what you're gonna do. Okay, you have to download the commitment agreement. Okay, we have it on the download section. You have to email it to your upline within 3 days. Okay, it's mandatory. The upline will not remind you or the upline will not follow up with you na, hey, where's your commitment agreement? No, you're the one who should have the commitment to email it to your upline. Don't expect your upline na siya yung mangungulit sa'yo. This is your business. If you want to earn the desired income that you want, then you have to do it. Discuss commitment agreement with your upline. So, after you have sent the email, your upline should discuss when he's gonna be available to discuss your commitment agreement. Parang it's like having an accountability partner. So, like say for example, ang desired income mo is 50,000 per week. Then when you discuss it to your upline, parang you're making yourself accountable to that commitment, and yung upline mo will be the one who will remind you and will be the one to support you in achieving your desired income of 50,000 per week. So, discuss commitment agreement with your upline and then watch Unstoppable Jinga Team training videos. So, kung kailangan, in your first 10 days, if you need to watch it 10 times, 20 times para talaga mag-grasp mo on how to do the business the right way, then do it, okay? Then download the activity tracker. So we have an activity tracker that you have to fill out every day for 90 days, or for 80 days that you will be doing the 90-day Blitz program. And then download the 90-day Blitz manual. So I've prepared a 90-day Blitz manual that you can use. It will have a reminder of what you should be doing. It will have a reminder of our system and what activities you should be doing, and also motivations, and a resource list of on that will help you to develop yourself personally. Okay? So, pagdating sa goals, okay, once you download this on your commitment agreement, so let's say, for example, the income goal mo for the first month, okay, for 90 days, is to have an income of 75,000 per month. So, i-divide mo lang yan sa 4 weeks, you'll have 15,000 per week, and then per day, so that's 3,000. So, ibig sabihin, you have to have an income of 3,000 pesos a day. So now, I'll be teaching you on a different training on how to compute your required sign up for the desired income that you have. So if you have an income goal of 3,000 per day, and if you have a 7 head or a 5 head or a 3 heads, then we can compute on how many sign ups do you need per day, so that you can come up with the 3,000 pesos. And then your income goal for the second month. So say, for example, your income goal for the second month is 150,000 pesos. So you doubled it from your first month. And then per week, you divide it for 4 weeks. So that's 37,500. Now per day, you want an income of 7,500. And then on the third month, okay, you want to reach 300,000 per month. And then on your weekly income, that's 75,000 divided by 5 days. So that's 15,000 a day. So this is how you're going to compute for your income goal, and this is what you're going to discuss with your upline. Now, if you're having a hard time computing, or medyo hindi ka sigurado kung anong desired income mo, remember, okay, when you're doing visualization, you have to be sure. Kung sa income goal pa lang, hindi ka na definite or hindi ka na sure kung anong gusto mong kitain, how are you gonna be successful in this business if you're not even sure kung magkano yung gusto mong ma-achieve, 'di ba? So you have to be definite into what you want to achieve. And it's a goal, okay? When you set up a goal, and as long as you commit your actions to the Lord, then your plans will succeed. Okay, so let's discuss about closing ratio. Let's say, for example, your income goal is 15,000 per week. Now, based from our computation, ang required sign-ups ay 10 per week. Now, let's say, for example, ang leads mo ay 100, or you've generated leads. So, ito yung mga nasa contact list mo, referral list mo, or na-generate mo through internet, hinanap yung mga phone and mga contact details nila. Now, out of 100 leads that you have invited, okay, for them to look at your business opportunity, remember when I say invite, hindi ka pa nagpe-present nito. You were just inviting them to have a look at your business opportunity. And for them to look at your business opportunity, pwede kang gumamit ng mga tools such as CD or yung website link kung saan pwede nilang mapanood yung business opportunity. And then, pwede rin naman na ipa-attend mo sila ng online webinar. I'll be conducting online webinar every day for 2 times, and it's around 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock and 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And you can, plug them in. I'll be putting down the link dun sa sa download section and tool section. So you can just copy that and you can email it to them, or you can, message them on Facebook and paste that link so that they could sign up so they could attend the online webinar. So from 100 leads, let's say for example, in-invite mo silang lahat to look at your business opportunity. And yung iba nag-attend ng online webinar, yung iba nag-visit ng link para mapanood yung business presentation video natin. And then yung iba binigyan mo ng CD or DVD. And let's say for example, nakapag-generate ka ng 20 exposure. So when we say exposure, na-expose sila sa kung ano yung business mo, and na-present sa kanila kung ano yung business mo, kung ano yung network marketing, kung ano yung Jinga juice. Okay, then out of those 20 exposures, let's say the closing ratio is 50%. So, out of 20 people na na-expose sa business natin sa Jinga Juice, 50% sa kanila na-close natin. That's equivalent to 10 sign-ups. Kasi, di ba, 20 times 50%, that's 10 sign-ups. So, ibig sabihin, out of 100 leads, magkakaroon ng 20 exposures, yung talagang nagkaroon ng interest to have a look at our business opportunity at naintindihan yung presentation, and then, na-close natin yung 50% of them, so meron tayong 10 sign-ups. So, you have to refer to our training video on how to maximize your income using the 7, 5, and 3 heads program. So, if you have multiple accounts, we have a special training for 7, 5, and 3 heads package holders para ma-maximize nyo na yung 10 sign-ups nyo, ma-distribute nyo ng maayos dun sa 7 heads, 5 heads, or 3 heads ninyo. Okay, so our goals, okay, for number of leaders naman. So this is one of our goals then for 90 days is to achieve how many leaders. So for the first month, ilang leaders yung gusto mong ma-achieve? Let's say 5, 'di ba? For the second month, you want to achieve 10. So na double. And then number of leaders on your third month is 15. Okay? Now, this is based on the leaders funnel. So, depende kung ilang candidates ang naipapasok mo. So, just to give you an overview, let's say, for example, out of 100 candidates, 60 doon yung naging prospects mo. And then, 40 ay yung strong follow-ups wherein talagang nag-express ng sobrang interest. And because of that, nagkaroon sila ng exposure na i-present mo sa kanila na maayos yung business, at saka yung Jinga Juice, nagkaroon ka ng 20 new sign-ups, okay? Now, out of the 20 new sign-ups, 10 ang naging active ones, okay? So, 10 yung naging aktibo. Pero out of those 20 sign-ups, meron lang doon yung 5 na magiging strong leaders mo. Yung talagang gagawin ng lahat, whatever it takes, mas malaki pa siguro yung desired income nila or yung ginugol nila na income more than you. So, they're gonna be your 5 strong leaders. So, sila yung makakonsider mo na talagang strong leaders mo. Okay, so nakita nyo, di ba, yung leaders funnel, hindi porket nakapagpa-sign up ka ng 20, lahat yon magiging leader na. You cannot expect. Kaya nga, doon sa goal mo, dapat aalamin mo kung sino sa mga pumapasok na mga members mo or sign-ups mo ang may potential talaga na maging leader, and tututukan mo sila to personally train them and develop them into becoming a leader so that they can also personally train and develop their downlines or their sign-ups to become leaders, strong leaders as well. So what are the tools that we're gonna use for prospecting? Okay. Ito lang yung mga tools, okay, that I will advise you to use. Ngayon, pag nag-deviate ka dito sa system natin for the 90-day Blitz, it's your responsibility, it's your accountability, it's your choice. Pero, hindi mo pwedeng sisihin yung team or yung upline mo that, you know, your effort is not paying off or hindi nag-work. Kasi, kung ano lang yung in-advise ko dito, ito na yung proven technique or proven tools na ginagamit for prospecting for you to be able to achieve your desired income during this 90-day Blitz. So, phone calls. Very powerful ang phone calls kasi you're able to reach that person immediately. Remember on our network marketing training, maraming gumagamit ng phone calls kasi nako-contact nila kagad yung tao, nakakausap nila, and right there and then, you know, for just 5-minute conversation, you can invite them to have a look at your business opportunity. Next is text message. Diba? Mahilig tayong mag-text. So, why not gamitin natin yung mga unlimited text natin from our networks, even sa Globe or Smart, to text blast, okay? Sa leads na na-generate natin, let's say, for example, nakakuha tayo ng 100 leads. Lahat sila naka-Globe. So, yung lahat ng naka-Globe na yon, may unlimited text tayo sa Globe, then i-text blast natin for them to visit our website. And out of, 100 na text blast more, even kung kaya mo ng 500 text blast, out of 500, kung may 100 na nag-visit doon, ilan yung probability na ma-close mo after their exposure, diba? Email. Libre lang naman ng email kung may internet ka, and if you're using Gmail. So, you can email blast kahit 1,000 siguro kung may contact ka ng 1,000 emails, and you can also generate emails from the internet. Okay? Dun sa training section natin, I'll be showing you, if you watch that training, kung paano makapag-generate ng mga leads na merong email, merong phone, at saka merong text numbers, okay? CD or DVD. So I'll be uploading the video as well, wherein yung business presentation natin for Jinga that I use for the online webinar. Pwede nyo i-copy yun, or I'm sorry, pwede nyo i-download and then i-copy sa CD or DVD so that you can distribute that to your prospects or to your leads, 'di ba? So very important to para sa mga mag-work part-time kasi while you're having lunch or while you're at work, pwede mong i-disseminate or i-distribute yung CD na yun sa mga makakausap mo na ini-invite mo. And then Skype, you can use Skype, like say for example, if one-on-one presentation and you don't have time to meet that person or malayo siya, pero gusto niya one-on-one, then you can use Skype conference or Skype video call para ma-present mo sa kanya yung business. Next is Viber, WeChat, okay? So, you can use Viber to call people who are in the US or even WeChat kung may WeChat sila, 'di ba? So you could again send a message to them through Viber, or you can call them through Viber to invite them to look at your business opportunity. So guys, these are the only tools for prospecting that we're gonna use. Phone calls and internet, okay? Text message, Viber, chat, CD, DVD. Huwag nyo nang pahirapan ng sarili nyo na kung ano-ano pang mga tools dyan na pwede nyo magamit. The lesser and the easier the tools that we use, then the more that we're gonna be able to focus on the real deal of the 90-day Blitz program, and that is for us to achieve our goals. Formats for presentation, okay? So as I've mentioned, I have an online webinar which you'll have the link, okay? You can post it through Facebook, you can post it through Facebook chats, you can send, the link through email. So there's a lot of ways para ma-send nyo yung link so that your prospects can plug into the online webinar. Again, it's from Monday, okay, to it's Monday to Saturday. And there's two time slots. It's from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. and 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. And then the website link video. So if they don't have time to listen to the online webinar, you can just give them the website link or the video presentation so they can just watch it online. Then Skype conference, again, if they need a one-on-one presentation, you can use Skype. Personal meeting. So this is for full-timers. You have to set aside, okay, like 2 to 3 times a week where you can have personal meetings for those people who are inquiring or want to look at your business opportunity. So magpe-present ka, it's either using a PowerPoint presentation, or if you have, a magazine that you can use, like pwede mong i-download yung presentation natin in a PowerPoint file. Tapos, yun ang gagamitin mo for presentation. And again, you have to use the skills that I have taught you on how to present. And then, I also have a format, okay, that you can download for your presentation. So, it's a PowerPoint. You can copy that one. You can have it printed out para yun yung gamitin nyo for your personal meetings. Okay, now, if you you'll have to download the activity tracker because this is the one that you're going to fill out every day, okay? Para talagang masundan natin yung activity natin for 90 days. So let's say for example on Tuesday, okay? So these are the list of the activities that you will be doing based on the tools and the format that we're going to use for our 90-day Blitz program. So first is yung lead generation. So, let's say, for example, nakapag-generate ka ng 50 leads, which means has the name, phone number, and email address, okay? And then, post on Facebook. So, pwede kang mag-post ng mga links, okay, where they can watch our video or even our online webinar on your Facebook. You can post it. Now, again, I have my training for Facebook marketing on what you can post on your Facebook, and also a training on how to plan your post and schedule it. So, let's say, for example, para sa mga part-timer na wala namang oras na mag-post ng Facebook from time to time because they're at work, you can schedule your post, and I'll be teaching you on the training on how to do that. So, sa Facebook chat, ilan tao yung message mo about our Jinga Just business, and then update prospect list. So, if ever that you're traveling and meron ka nakausap, meron ka na-invite na common name and contact number, then you have to update it on your prospect list. So, ilang tao yung nakausap mo, yung bago mong nakausap today. Phone calls, new phone calls that you make to, from your lead generation. So, kung nakuha mo yung phone number doon, then you can call them. Especially if you have unlimited calls to Globe, then Globe na yung number, tawagan mo, 'di ba? Text blast. So, if you have gotten 20 text numbers, then you can text them, text blast. So, kung ang goal mo ay 20, lalagay mo 20. Email blast, you send emails. Follow-up text, so yung mga nakausap mo na previously, so let's say for example, Tuesday nakausap mo, and then by Wednesday, you're following up with them. Could be either follow up for old prospects as well. Presentation, ilang presentations ang nai-present mo, ang goal mo for that day. So, when we say presentation, ito yung talagang dinidiscuss na natin, yung Jinga Just Business sa kanila, or nasabi nila na napanood na nila yung video sa website natin or nag-attend ng online webinar. So, yan yung presentation. So, ilan yung goal mo? Ilan yung goal mo na yung ilang tao ang or ilang tao ang gusto mong ma-expose or mabigyan ng presentation. So, kung may 5 na tao ka na ina-achieve, ilagay mo yan sa goal mo. And then, sign up, okay? Kung 3 yung goal mo na sign up for Tuesday, lagay mo. Upgrade, so kung meron kang nakausap, na napanood ngayon bigla yung training natin for 7 or 5 or 3 heads, na-realize na hindi pwede lang yung one head account. So, nag-upgrade. So, ilan yung goal mo na pwede mag-upgrade kapag napanood na nila yon na nag-one head account lang. So, 3 or 2, ilagay mo yan sa goal. And then, new customer, yan yung mga bumibili or umu-order sa'yo, yung gustong itry yung products. After presentation, ayaw pa mag-sign up. And then, meetings. Ito yung mga personal meetings. So, if you go out, and then, nakipag-meet up ka mismo for coffee, for lunch, or one-on-one outside, then, ilan yung goal mo. And then, yung achieved, yan yung kung ilan talaga yung totoong nagawa mo. So, sa lead generation, ang goal mo 50, pero 40 lang yung na-achieve mo. So, ilagay mo dyan. I-fill out mo. Sa post on Facebook, ilan yung na-post mo. So, kung na-schedule mo naman na maayos yung Facebook post mo, so 10, diba? Yung na-achieve mo. Facebook chat, kung 5 lang yung na-message mo, kahit na 10 yung na-goal mo. So, even with presentation, kung 5 yung gino-goal mo, pero 3 lang yung nag-attend ng online webinar, or isa yung nanood ng website video, then ilagay mo dyan yung na-achieve. So, even with, even for Wednesday, ganun din, you have to write down your goals, and at the end of the day, you have to write down what you have achieved. Even for Thursday, okay, write down your goal. Again, similar activities. Parehong activities lang gagawin mo. Ang magkakaiba lang kung ano yung gino-goal mo at kung ano yung na-achieve mo. So, based on your activities, okay, we'll be able to track down or see how the 90-day Blitz is working out for you. And then, from Saturday to Monday, so it includes Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, kung ilan yung gino-goal mo and what you have achieved. Then, after Saturday, Monday, you have to total that. So, ilan yung goal mo, ilan yung na-achieve mo. So, just look at this, yung sa sign up mo, ang goal mo 21, and because of, consistent activities, you were able to achieve 13. Kung may 7 heads ka, guys, remember yung, kung napanood nyo na yung multiple accounts training natin, if you have 7 heads at meron kang 8 sign-ups per week, diba, how much, income are you gonna get, diba? So, that's more than, 20,000 pesos. And then, if every week nga na may 8 sign-ups ka, just imagine how much you're gonna be earning, for the month. So, it's very important for you to download this activity tracker because you will be reporting this to your upline as well. So, for full-time, here's a sample of the schedule that you can do, okay? Now, 16 hours is 16 hours for you. It depends on how you're going to allocate that time. But here's a sample for full-time schedule. Okay, so for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, okay, so here is a list of how you're gonna break down your schedule. So, meron dyan yung for praying, because as I've said, you have to commit your actions to the Lord and your plans will succeed. You have to remember that at the start of your 90-day blitz every day. You have to pray for God, to bless your work, to bless your actions, and that, He will make your plan succeed. And also self-development, so reading books. And then you can start by doing some lead generation, mag-generate ka ng leads sa internet, or, do your memory jogger to build your contact list, and then do some Facebook post chat, and then update prospect list, then have lunch, do your phone calls, text blast, email blast during this time, follow-up calls, follow-up text, and then plug in your prospects. So, let's say, for example, in the morning, may mga na-invite ka to look at the business opportunity. Sinend mo yung link para sa webinar presentation natin. Then, plug them in. Make sure that they're plugged in during our presentation from 7 to 8 and 8 to 9. Then, from 9 to 10, I'm sure marami pang gising na naka-Facebook, naka-online yung mga inaabangan mo, so you can do another Facebook post or chat. And then, Wednesday, Saturday, magkakaroon lang ng difference kasi after lunch, this is your time for you to go out and have meetings personally. Do sa mga nag-request ng one-on-one meeting or gustong pumunta sa office and gusto mag-attend ng business orientation, then you can schedule it for Wednesday and Saturday. Okay? Now, for part-time, okay, this is how your schedule is gonna look like. So, you still have your time for praying and self-development, and then lead generation. Notice that it starts at 5 o'clock. So, this is for the 9 to 5 job. Now, I don't know what schedules you have, but you can try to fit around with this kind of schedule. So, if you're working at 11 o'clock, then maybe you could wake up at around, 7 or 8 o'clock. And for you to be able to do these activities before you go to work. And notice, okay, from 7 to 9, if you're working at 9 o'clock, you have a travel time of 7 to 9, diba? And while you're doing traveling, I mean, if you're not in the car naman, if you don't have a car, then obviously, yung mga nakakasakay mo sa jeep or sa bus or pag meron kang nakausap, and, you should practice na nakikipag-usap talaga kahit na hindi mo kakilala. And you will learn from you will learn from another training that we have on how to ask questions or what are the questions to ask. We also have a download link dun sa mga questions na pwede mong itanong to start up a conversation. So, make use of your travel time to prospect. So, kung may makausap kang 2 or 3, makakwentuhan ka, which is normal. I mean, ako, pag nag-grocery ako or if I'm actually in malling, minsan nakakausap ko yung mga sales staff. So, I make sure na meron ako nakakausap na 2 or 3. And, in that way, sa pakikipag-usap ko, sa pagtatanong ko ng mga questions sa kanila, I'm able to get their name and, contact numbers na later on, pwede ko silang tawagan to introduce and invite them to look at my business opportunity. So, I'm not telling na pag sabing prospecting during your travel time or pag may kinausap ka, ibabombard mo na kagad sila about your business. No, you just have to ask questions for you to be able to get their name and contact number. So, maging komportable muna sila sa'yo before you even tell them about, any business opportunity. So, it's also in our training, in our network marketing training on how you're gonna do that. And then, okay, so this is a sample schedule for people who are working and can only do the business for part-time. So, you could either change those, schedule that would fit yours. Pero, yan yung kumbaga parang pinaka-complete way for you to be able to do the 90-day blitz. Kasi lahat ng activities natin naka-incorporate dyan. Okay, so Saturday, if you're free, if you don't have work, then you can schedule yung 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. for personal meetings. So, you'll also have a way for you to go out and meet, someone personally, explain the business to them, and at the same time, you can go to the office, okay, to attend the business orientation and invite guests, okay. Now, ang schedule natin is more of online webinar kasi we're trying to promote here on how you can also work at home, diba? So, if it's just 2 to 3 times a week that you're gonna go out for personal meeting and most of the time, kumbaga na-utilize natin yung resources natin from the internet and the technology, na makakapag-build pa rin tayo ng network. That's what we want, our prospects to think about. Kasi kung ibabombard naman natin sila sa format of presentation where they have to attend or go to the office, unang-una yung pamasahe, and then yung effort nila, yung time, and nai-eliminate natin dito yung wala akong time eh. I mean, kung nasa bahay ka na lang and nag-i-internet ka rin naman, ano yung 1 hour para makinig sa'yo dun sa business presentation online, 'di ba? We're not gonna be asking them to travel like 2 to 3 hours to go to, the office to attend a 1 to 2 hour presentation and then travel again for 2 to 3 hours before they can go back home. Time consuming nga yan para sa kanila. But as I've said, okay, the way we're trying to do here on our 90-day blitz is to make, our lives easier as well in launching our business. Okay, now your daily task, okay, for 80 days consistently is to follow the system. Ano yung system natin? To visualize. Every day, dapat nag-visualize ka pa rin kasi it will keep you going, it will motivate you, it will inspire you. And then second is to find prospects and then invite prospects and then present to prospects and then follow up and close and then train and then repeat again. So every day, that's what you're gonna be following. Fill out the activity tracker. So every day, it's a must for you to fill out the activity tracker. Follow your schedule. If you've already made your schedule, then you have to adhere to it. You have to commit to it. Build prospect list, update daily. So you really have to be in constant, updating your prospect list. Now your weekly task, okay, for 12 weeks, review of daily task with upline. So, after a week, okay, you're gonna report to your upline, discuss, kasi nga, di ba, accountability partner mo yung upline mo, dun sa ina-achieve mo na income goal at saka number of leaders. So, review of your daily task. So, dun makikita ng upline mo, and you have to be honest with this, ha, kasi makikita yan sa results ninyo. So, kapag nilagay mo dun na yung goal mo for lead generation is 100, and, for the whole week na achieve mo lahat yon, pero wala kang sign-ups, that is so impossible. So you have to be honest with your activity tracker. Hindi pwedeng i-fill out mo lang siya just for the sake of filling it out. You have to fill it out based on the activities that you're really doing, because your activities will determine the kind of results that you will be getting. So, si upline, kung hindi kumikita or hindi niya nakikita na kumikita siya at ikaw, based on sa activities mo, then, there's really something wrong with your activity tracker. Now, review of daily goals with upline. So, yung daily goals mo, nami-meet ba or hindi siya nami-meet? So, now, your upline's gonna step up to help you and support you in areas. Like, say, for example, kung nahihirapan ka to close or nahihirapan ka to invite, then, your upline and, even the team will help you to address those areas kung saan nahihirapan ka. Kasi remember, you are in this business for yourself. Ikaw ang gagawa ng mga activities na yun. Ikaw ang magbibuild ng network mo, but you're not in this business by yourself. Kaya nga may upline to support you and address areas of concern kung saan nahihirapan ka. And then attend weekly training with upline. So we're gonna be having one weekly training, and just to gauge where the team is heading, kung ano yung success ng mga iba and kung ano yung input ng mga iba kung paano sila nagiging successful sa 90-day blitz nila, so that we can also learn from each other. Monthly task, okay, for 3 months, review of monthly income goals with upline. So let's say for example natapos na yung first 30 days, so on your first month, okay, we'll be reviewing na-hit mo ba yung monthly income goal mo. Kung hindi mo na-hit yung monthly income goal mo, what could be the area of concern? Okay, so your upline will be discussing that with you. Review of daily and weekly activities with upline. So we're gonna break down. We'll try to find out from your weekly activities and from your daily activities what happened, diba? And then training and development with unstoppable teams. So aside from our weekly training, there's also a 1 monthly training, okay, that or that is all available for Unstoppable Jinga team. And this is more on how to train yourself and develop yourself more into becoming a leader. Okay? Again, remember, you have to commit your actions to the Lord and your plans will succeed. So, it is the Lord's blessing that makes a person rich. Hard work adds nothing to it. So just, just to remind you guys, kahit naisipin mo sa sarili mo that you're putting every effort and all the hard work that you can imagine for you to launch your Jinga Juice business all the way and for you to be successful, pero hindi mo pa rin nahihit yung income mo or hindi mo pa rin nahihit yung desired number of leaders mo, remember, it's the Lord's blessing that will make a person rich. So remember to commit your actions to the Lord. Um, it is really very important that you learn this kasi there are a lot of people who are really exerting a lot of effort, extra effort and a lot of hard work. But then one thing that they forgot is that whatever they're doing, it's for God's glory. The reason why we're in this business is because we want to be able to help ourselves and help other people as well. And the more that we are able to help ourselves, the more that we are able to help others, and the more that we're able to help others, the more that there be a lot of people that will be helping other people as well. So remember that, guys. And okay, so let's get started and go ahead with your 90-day blitz. And I hope to see a lot of you guys being successful after your 90-day blitz program. Okay?